Hello, energetic people. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Energetic Minds. In this series of Java cool concepts, we are learning Java concepts with the help of programs. So, in this video, we are going to learn how to take the input from the user or how to read the input from the user. So, let's begin. So, I have used this class name user input example. So obviously the file name will also be user input example. First and foremost, what you have to import is import java.util scanner. So what does it do? What we are doing? We are importing the scanner class first. Import scanner class. Always remember that scanner S should be capital, okay, because it is a class name. So once we have imported this, then we will start our program. So go to the main method. Here let us create an object. Scanner name also let it be scanner equals to object name is scanner, new scanner system.in. Okay, so we are creating a scanner object. What we are doing over here, we are creating a scanner, create a scanner object. Next, then we are then we will be prompting the user to enter the name. So how we can do? System dot out dot println okay, we will just put here system dot print enter enter your name. Okay, what we are doing here, we are prompting the user to enter their name. Then what we are going to do, we are going to read the input provided by the user as a obviously name will be in the string. Okay, so name is like string. We'll be reading the name and the name is in string format. So we can write read the input provided by the user as a string. Fine. So we can, what is syntax? String name equals to scanner dot next line. Next line So here what we are doing, we are reading the input provided by the user as a string. We are reading the input provided by the user as a string. So string name equals to scanner dot next line. So this scanner is object name. This scanner is object name. Next. Now we'll be prompting the user to enter their age. Okay. So same. I'll just. So we'll enter their age. So as you know, age is a integer. So system dot, so you can write like this. You can just copy paste this. Control C, Control V. Enter your age. Fine. Next. Now we'll be reading the input provided by the user as an integer. So same thing. We'll copy here and we'll just. So what we are doing here is as an integer, because we know age will be in numbers. So int age equals to scanner, this is the object name, dot next int. Okay, this is how we'll be reading the input provided by the user as an integer. Next, what we'll do, next we will be asking the user to enter their height. uh, Enter their height. So how we can do this? Enter their height. So we will be asking system.out.print, Control C, Control V. Enter your height. So we will be asking them to enter the height in meters. Okay, meters. Now what we have to do, you would have understood by this time what is the flow. Now we'll be reading the input provided by the user. Okay, we'll be reading the input provided by the user here. What we'll do, but it is in the format, now it is not integer, we'll be reading the double. Okay, we'll be reading the double. So we can write double height equals to scanner dot next double. Now you would have understood how we are reading the input from the user. For the integer it is next int, for string it is next line, and for double it is next double. Okay, now we'll be prompting the user to enter a boolean value. Okay, let's ask we will, so increase the readability, we can just give some space. Okay, we'll take this. Enter prompt the user to enter a boolean value. Boolean value. So you know all that boolean value will be always containing either true or false as a value. Okay, these two values only can exist for a boolean. System, so why we can just copy it, right? Control C, Control V. Are you a student? We can ask, right? Are you a student? Are you a student? True or false? Okay. Now what we'll be doing? Now we'll be reading the input from the user. We read the input from the now this is in boolean format. So boolean is student, we'll take this variable name. Boolean is student equals to scanner dot, so can you guess what would be the how to read the input from the user if it is a boolean value? Scanner dot next boolean. Okay, correct. Next boolean. That's it. So we are reading the input provided by the user as a boolean. Now let us print what all information we have gathered. Let us print the information. Print the gathered information. Okay. So how are we going to print? We'll take system.out.println. First we'll print name concatenation operator plus name. Similarly, we are going to print the age. Just change here. Age equals to, we are going to change with the age. Then we are going to print the height. We are going to print the height. Height is this variable name is height. Okay, again concatenation operator plus you can do like this. Okay, meters. Okay, this much meters, so I want to say, okay, this many meters. Next system.out.println one more, control V, student. So we're going to print whether he is student or not, true or false. Okay, student. So plus, what is the variable name? Is student. Okay, now we are going to, it's always best practice to close. What we are closing? Close the scanner to release the system resource. Okay, close the scanner resource. How you are going to, first let me complete this. Close the scanner uh, to release the system resource. System resources, because we have been holding it for a long time for reading the input from the user. Now scanner dot close. Yeah, we have closed the braces. So let us once again see what we have done in this program. This is very easy program. Don't think just by seeing the line of codes it is very difficult. It's very simple program. We are taking, in this program we are learning how to take the input from the user. So we are first and foremost thing is that we need to import the scanner class. Import java.util.scanner. So this imports the scanner class from the java.util package. Okay, allowing us to use it in our code. Now next one, scanner. This is the important lines. We are creating a, this line creates a new scanner object named scanner and initializes it to read from the standard input stream, which is system.in, which typically represents keyboard input. Okay, next, then we are entering our name, I mean username. So we are asking, so this line prints a prompt asking the user to enter the name without a new line character at the end. So the cursor will be on the same line as the prompt. Okay, you could see that we have used only print. Next, we have asked age. So we are, this line prompts the user to enter their age. Then comes the height. So we have used the double. Okay, double. And then this line reads the next token from the input provided by the user and attempts to parse it as a double, storing the result in the height variable. Okay, so once again I would like to explain this. Scanner.next double, what it is doing is, this line reads the next token from the what input provided by the user and attempts to parse it as a double, storing the result in the height variable. Okay, next is, so we are asking the student whether you are student or not. Okay, so what it is doing is like, so we are first of all asking, are you a student? Are you a student? So what it does, it, this line asks the user to enter a boolean value, that is true or false. Now, so this line, what does this line do? This line reads the next token from the input provided by the user and interprets it as a boolean value, storing the result in the, which variable? Is student variable. Is student variable. Getting? So this line reads the next token from the input provided by the user and interprets it as a boolean value. So storing the result in is student variable. Next, we are printing the all the gathered information: name, age, height, student. We are printing all these values that we have read from the with the help of the scanner class. Okay, finally what we are doing, we are finally this line, what does this line do? This closes the scanner object to release the system resources. It's always a good practice to close the scanner when you are done with it. Okay, so that's it. Let us run this program. So enter your name. So I'll write something like Alice. Enter your age. I'll give something 26. Enter your height in meters. I'll give something randomly. 27, 150.23, suppose any something. So are you a student? True or false? I'll give something like true. Enter. So you can see name is Alice. So you can see this. After entering all the values, I got name equals to Alice. Name is Alice. Age 26. Height 150.23 meters. Something I've written. Student is true. Okay. So I hope you have understood this program. You can practice. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, do share, comment and forget not to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, happy coding.